What is up, Chapelhill kids? Welcome to another amazing online service where we are continuing our series Off Stage. All month long, we have been talking about something that is super important. Now, this is something that you need throughout your entire life. You need to live by this, and if you do that, you're going to have a fulfilled life because you're going to be following what the Bible says. And what we have been talking about is integrity. Integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. Now let me ask you a question. How many of you have ever had a friend or someone you know tell you something and it turned out they were lying to you, or they were tricking you, or they were doing something untruthful? How did it make you feel? Probably really bad, and it probably made you not want to trust them in the future. And that's what happens when you don't have integrity. It makes it really hard for other people to believe you, to trust you. And today's bottom line says it best. When you're not truthful, you lose trust. It is so important that those around us, our friends, our family, our teachers, that they can trust us, right? And one way that we can assure that others trust us is by living a life of integrity. Now we're going to dive into an incredible Bible story today, but before we do, it is time to worship. So I want you guys to get on your feet and get ready to sing. Let's go.
I close my eyes and colors fly. There's no hiding from your grace. I can't deny your heart for mine. And it's unrelenting chase. I was on the edge of deception, caught up in my own hesitation, until your love took over me. So I let go and I let love show me life like it's supposed to be. On oasis, here awaits us all the freedom I ever need. Now I'm alive. When I let go, then I find life. all I've got is just a heart that wants to seek your face. It's all about to change, I'll never be the same. So you asked me to follow, and when the doubts return, you speak a better word. I promise I won't look back. I know you're there, I won't be scared. Your future outweighs my past. I know you're there, I won't be scared, because I promised I won't look back. Because I promised I won't look back. If humble hearts are what you're after, you're looking more for who I am than what my voice can sing. Faith is more than just a moment. I'm over going through the motions, give me the real thing. It's all about to change, I'll never be the same. So you asked me to follow, and when the doubts return, you speak a better word. I promise I won't look back. I know you're there, I won't be scared. Your future outweighs my past. I know you're there, I won't be scared, because I promised I won't look back. Because I promised I won't look back. Follow you forever. I'll follow you forever. I promise I won't look back. I know you're there, I won't be scared. Your future outweighs my past. I know you're there, I won't be scared, because I promised I won't look back. Because I promised I won't look back. I'll follow you forever. I'll follow you, and I won't look back. Follow you forever. I'll follow you, and I won't look back.
Wow, guys, what an incredible time of worship. You guys are incredible. You're like dancing and singing. You know all the songs. Good job. Hey, today's video is really awesome. It's about a girl who's doing an online class like most of you guys are doing right now, and she realizes that her teacher made a mistake. And let's see how she reacts and if she chooses to have integrity. Let's check it out.
Dear God, online classes are kind of weird. For me, for my friends, and even for the teachers. When we decided that I would be taking the virtual geography class, Mom got me a new laptop and a cool desk for my room. With online classes, you have to do a lot more on your own. And we figured out you couldn't really talk to people the same. It was all a big change. Like the other day, when Mrs. Vick sent us the test, we had to match the states with their capitals. As soon as we all looked at the test, we knew something was wrong. She had sent us the answer key with the test. We were supposed to finish it in 5 minutes. There was a timer, and Mrs. Vick could see all of our faces. I could see Sonia's face. She knew. And well, I'm pretty sure she knew that I knew. And then we could both see Mac. He was looking in a way we all understood. But without talking, we all could see what we had to do. It was the right thing. Me and Mac and Sonia all chimed in and told Mrs. Vick it didn't look right, and that she had sent us the answers. And then She thanked us for showing honesty and said that it was vital for any online class, or any other class for that matter. We all started laughing a little. It turned out to be pretty funny for all of us. God, thanks for a new way to do school, and thanks for making my online friends pretty cool. Imogene.
Today's Bible story comes from 2 Kings chapter 5, and it's about a guy named Naaman who had a very interesting skin disease. And there's some more characters in the Bible that had the opportunity to have integrity. Let's check it out.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of 2 Kings, chapter 5.
Naaman was the commander of the army of Aram, one of Israel's greatest enemies.
Forward march!
Though Naaman was a wealthy man, he had one problem that no doctor could solve. He had a terrible skin disease.
Oh, make it go away.
Then Naaman heard news of a prophet in Israel, Elisha, who might be able to help. But instead of going straight to Elisha, Naaman took rich gifts to the king of Israel, along with a letter from the king of his own land explaining how important he was. The king of Israel frowned as he read the letter from his enemy, the king of Aram.
I am sending my servant Naaman to you with this letter. I want you to heal him of his skin disease. What? No! I'm not God. Your king is trying to pick a fight with me.
But I just
not
want...
Not listening. La, 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 la.
The king of Israel made such a fuss that Elisha heard the news and sent a messenger. It was probably his trusted servant, Gehazi.
I'm a good guy. Trust me.
Gehazi took Elisha's message to the king.
Elisha says tell the man to come to me.
Gehazi raced back home to help Elisha prepare for the important visitor. And sure enough, the king of Israel sent Naaman straight to their doorstep. Gehazi peeked out the window.
Look how low the chariot is riding. What's in the back? Embroidered robes and bags of something?
Gehazi?
Hurry up. You gotta look good for this guy. I'll get you your best robe.
Nope.
You're not wearing the robe?
I'm not going out.
Not going out?
No, you are.
My robe?
What's wrong with your robe?
It's old. It's not even a decent name brand like Melchizedek or Queen Jezebel.
Elisha sent his servant out the door with a message for Naaman.
Are you the prophet?
No. But let me just say that is one excellent chariot. I see you got the golden hubcap.
Where's Elisha?
He says, go, wash yourself in the Jordan River 7 times. Then your skin will be healed. You will be pure and clean again.
I thought Elisha would come out himself.
I know, right?
Look, can't he just say some words and wave his hand and, make me better?
That's what I was thinking too.
And the Jordan River? I mean, it's full of muck and tadpoles and... forget it.
Naaman tore off, angry, but his servants convinced him to follow Elisha's instructions. Naaman dipped 7 times in the murky Jordan River, and when he rose from the water on his 7th time...
What?
His skin was perfectly clean. He was healed.
Unbelievable.
Naaman raced back to Elisha's home. This time, the prophet came outside along with Gehazi. Naaman marveled at his unmarked arms and hands.
Now I know that there is no God anywhere except in Israel. Please take a gift from me.
Gehazi inched closer to the chariot. He could see the richly colored robes hanging over the bags of gold and silver.
Is that a genuine Melchizedek robe?
Uh-huh, the real deal.
Just have your servants unload around back and I'll...
Nope. I serve the Lord. You can be sure that he lives. And you can be just as sure that I won't accept a gift from you.
What?
Please, I'm begging you.
He's begging you, Elisha.
But Elisha still refused to take a single coin from Naaman and send him away in peace. Elisha went back inside, leaving Gehazi speechless on the doorstep.
What? No. Seriously?
Gehazi could still see the dust kicked up by the horse's hooves.
Elijah should have taken something. If he didn't want it, he could have just given it to me.
With that, Gehazi took off running down the road. His arms pumped and his sandals flapped as he crested the hill and came up alongside the chariot. Naaman pulled it to a halt.
Is everything all right?
It's fine. My master sent me to say that two young prophets have come to visit. Yeah, that's it. Please give them 75 pounds of silver and 2 sets of clothes.
Oh, of course. Take twice as much.
Naaman's servants carried the heavy bags of silver and clothing back up the road. But as they approached Elisha's house...
Hey, thanks. I got it from here.
Straining beneath the weight of his heavy load, Gehazi snuck inside and stashed the clothing and silver in his room. Then he hurried back out and strolled through the front door.
Can't whistle.
Elisha studied him with sharp eyes. "Where have you been?"
Oh, me? I didn't go anywhere.
"Didn't my spirit go with you? I know Naaman greeted you. I know you took money and clothes."
I was just being nice to the horses, making their load lighter.
"You and your family after you will have Naaman's skin disease."
Then I can't wear my new robes.
Sure enough, Gehazi's skin was soon covered with sores, just like Naaman's was. Gehazi's lie had won him some new clothes, but it had cost him Elisha's trust and a full and healthy life.
Gehazi had an opportunity in today's Bible story. He could have easily had integrity, but he chose to lie. What ended up happening is Elijah found out and he lost Elijah's trust, and it didn't turn out very good for Gehazi. In life, we have lots of opportunities where we can be truthful and we can do the right thing, or we can choose to lie. And even though we may feel like we're being really sneaky and that no one will ever know if we lie, God always knows the truth. And it's so important that we live with integrity. And remember today's bottom line. When you're not truthful, you lose trust. God has called us to live a life of integrity. Hey guys, this is all the time that we have for today. I hope you guys learned a lot about integrity, a lot about telling the truth. We will see you next week right here on Chapel Hill Kids Online. You guys have a great rest of the day. We'll see you later.